Welcome to Fashionably Broke.
I'm kidding, don't use that.
Just wear whatever the hell you
Like,
want.
literally just...
We're living on a McDonald's budget.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you have to dress like it.
Okay, are we rolling?
Ready?
We're live. We're live. Okay, studio live. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fashionably Broke Podcast. Yeah, we're back. We're feeling good actually. I'm kind of coming off of a little Sunday Fun Day hangover.
Fun. I know.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what went down because last I checked, you were just going to the gym. What happened?
We went to the pool after. Like, we ran errands. Like, it was a productive Sunday, but then we went to the pool and I just fun-dayed a little too close to the sun, you know?
Yeah. So to say, sometimes a pool day on a Sunday just hits different.
Yeah. It hits different when the drinks are flowing and they don't stop. And I just tend to forget that on Sundays, if I'm doing something that I'm it's Sunday, because then I start doing something and then I'm just oh shit, it's Sunday.
It's a school night.
I literally need to go to sleep right now, and tomorrow I'm gonna be miserable. And I do it every time. I just always forget. And for some reason on Sundays, I'm Sunday's the day that I choose to have no self-control. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Hey, it's okay. It's summertime. I mean, we have to start living there's no tomorrow, right?
I mean, yeah, but I'm one of those people, I really do truly swear by it's a school night. I'm sorry, it's Wednesday, it's a school night.
Right.
Sunday, school night. Okay, Tuesday, for sure, school night.
School night.
Thursday, that's when we can kind of start dipping our toes in the water, but it's still school night, so it's you kind of have to somewhat be responsible. But on a Friday, honestly, I don't mind going in a little hungover or a little exhausted, because then it's okay, well then it's Friday, and then
Friday, it's the weekend,
and then you don't have anything the next day. So yeah. But also, if you are watching the episode right now, I'm wearing an LSU sweatshirt. I kind of look like trash compared to Kassidy, but that's totally okay. Because it is college baseball World Series time, and LSU is on their second game against UCLA. Obviously, by the time this episode comes out, we'll know how it goes. Fingers crossed. All right, everybody, fingers crossed that, we just might win it all. Right now, we're playing UCLA, but my favorite part, and I know you're not a big college sports person, but I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. My favorite part about the college baseball World Series is because Rocco's is a restaurant near the stadium, and they do their annual Jello shot competition between all of the schools that are playing in the championship, and LSU dominates the Jello shot competition every single year, of course. And I just want us to obviously I want us to win the whole series, but I also want us to get to the end, because I want us to beat our own record in breaking 100,000 Jello shots.
Holy cow.
Yeah, right now I think that we're at I just saw it, but I know that we're far
consumed at the bar, and who you're
so
going
it's
for?
So it's purchased. So they're they just do this whole competition of they have every team that has made it into the pre-rounds of the championship going into the championship. Right. And because I want to say next weekend, sometime next, or the week after, will actually be the championship. We've already played once, so we're playing our second game, and then either if we win or lose, if we lose, we still have one more game, so then hopefully we win that to make it in, because you can lose once while you're in it. So obviously fingers crossed that we don't lose at all, because that would just be great. But no, it's basically technically you don't have to consume them. How Well, honestly, like what a lot of LSU people do is they just go in and like they'll be like, "Hey, I'm buying 500 Jello shots." Like they're $5 each, 500 Jello shots. Which we've had people like Gordon McKernan. He's like the local like injury attorney. It's like he has like a commercial. He's famous.
Yeah.
Gordon McKernan. And he bought like 1,000 Jello shots last year to like really push us over the edge. And I just saw Livy Dunn and Paul Skeens just went in and bought like a shit ton of Jello shots. Obviously, they just say like pass them out. Like we want to buy X amount, just pass them out to everybody. But I mean, that's like we get really competitive, and I mean we're definitely leading by like miles. But I just like want us to beat our own record. That would be great.
And the record's 100,000?
No, it's not even close.
Oh.
But everyone is like, it's our goal this year to like make it to 100,000.
Oh, okay.
Which like,
yeah.
I believe in us. Because before we even had our first game in Omaha, we were already at like 10,000. So.
Wow.
I believe in us.
That bar's really raking in the money, to say the least.
Yeah. And like the one thing about Louisiana people is they can drink. So put a little competition in there, and they're like, absolutely, we will dominate.
I'm in. Have you seen all the drama with the NIL and Livy Dunn, and how she's like got in trouble with the rules?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, because her boyfriend plays in the MLB, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently it was like college night or something, and she like had a custom made jersey that incorporated like LSU and the MLB team, and apparently it like went against NIL rules, and she's getting in like a bunch of trouble right now.
Wait, but she finished, right?
So that's what I don't think.
Yeah, she like did her last. She like officially has retired from gymnastics at LSU. I think she is still in school though, but I don't.
Then she probably has her contract until she graduates. Yeah, if I had to guess, it's something like that, because I mean it was all over, and she even like tweeted about it and was like, didn't know supporting my boyfriend was like breaking NIL rules. Like
that's kind of crazy.
And I was like, oh god. And like, why would you not want that publicity to LSU? Like, obviously LSU's already huge, but still, like, I feel like that's a cool thing to be.
I wonder like who the contract was. Well, I guess NIL, but that's then I don't know. I don't know how it all works. I also don't really pay attention to Livy Dunn. So yeah, I didn't see any of that.
It's been all over for me. I don't even know why it's been all over for me, but I was like,
that's so random.
Yeah, I know.
Literally so random. But yeah, so everyone just say a little Hail Mary for LSU. And if you didn't go to LSU, and if you went to one of the other schools that's currently playing, I don't care. Still say a little Hail Mary for LSU. Because
there you go.
We have to win. I'm kidding. Okay, but I feel like in this episode we have just like a lot of, again, pop culture, just stuff that we're kind of catching up on, stuff that has been, run-of-the-mill all over our feeds. But I do need to shout out Kassidy, because I think that she's Mrs. Worldwide. I mean, her traveling has been absolutely nonstop, and isn't it not stopping for like the foreseeable future?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't stop probably till October.
That's insane.
I don't know. But, like, I told myself this year, and, like, granted, am I exhausted right now? Absolutely. But, like, nothing we can't push through. I've just been wanting this, like, to be the year of travel. Even if that's, like, somewhere within Texas that I've never been. Of just, like, taking those opportunities and, like, going and doing, whatever. But, yeah, I just got back from El Paso. I had, like, 12, 13 hours in the car yesterday, so that was crazy. That was fun. And then I forget, I go home to celebrate a late Father's Day this weekend, and then on Monday I leave for Vegas, and then I come back, and then I have a birthday party, and then the next weekend's 4th of July, and then the next weekend I go to Nashville. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and I am about to sign a month lease in Charleston as well.
Oh my god, how exciting!
I know, my whole FYP is literally just like
all things Charleston.
Like, it is beautiful, and like I'm afraid I'm not gonna come back. So
well, that's okay.
Yeah, so we'll see.
We're perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, yeah. We will have lots of different recording backgrounds, if you will, this year. But yeah, I've just been traveling around and, living life. What can I say?
Good. That's so exciting. But yeah, she's
Yeah.
Mrs. Worldwide. So you never know.
Literally.
You never know what city she's going to be in next.
Exactly. Follow me on Instagram. Stay tuned. Losing lots of followers over here for some damn reason.
No, literally same. Literally same.
You just can't even look at the followers anymore because they just drop every single day. Like I can go to my notification page and I could gain 5 followers and I look at the number and my number's dropped.
No, I don't even gain anymore. I don't even gain anymore.
No, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes I really think Instagram is punking me. I'm like, there's no way this is true. I just want to I sent this to you the other day. It's what was the post that sent you over the edge that said I've got to unfollow her? What was it?
Literally. I'm so what did it for you?
Dying. If you're a hater out there listening, I will literally pay you money to tell me what was your final string. What was the thing where you're just
leave a review. Leave her
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be an exit interview. Whenever someone goes to unfollow, there has to be an exit interview.
Right.
Fill out the questionnaire. I need to know, comments, notes, concerns.
Right.
I mean, 5 stars, 4 stars. I need to know your thoughts and why are you exiting this page?
Right. This fantastic page, if you ask me.
No, I know. I'm confused.
I kind of do think one last thing that just happened today, and Maddie, I sent you 2 different aspects of it. I feel like I have to go on some type of reality show now because which I know it's only 2 people, but still, I don't talk to these people often. And I reposted Paige DeSorbo, which we'll get to later.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh my God, wait, I thought that was you. Okay, first off, that's so sweet, but
First off,
okay.
Thank you. I mean, I know.
First of all, thank you.
You're I did that to fool you. Anywho.
Right. Second of all, stop lying to my face, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, I feel like I just need to go on reality TV. And since Paige has left Summer House, I feel like I have to be the next upcoming Paige to really just hold reality TV and make people laugh, but also be the stern one where it's oh shit, she really just said that.
Period.
So.
Apply.
Yeah, watch out for my debut, guys.
You would have to move to New York. No, I actually really was fully thinking about that because I've also seen so many, which we can just honestly go ahead and kind of start talking about it, but I have something that I want to say first. So I've seen so many videos of obviously Love Island just started or a few weeks ago. I've never seen it, which I kind of feel like I should start watching it. I don't know. We'll discuss that in a second. But all of the videos of oh my God, I literally turned on this season of Love Island and my ex is on it, or the guy that I was talking to was on it, or and I'm just okay, number one, I've never done the research, so it might be a lot easier than I think it is, but I'm
Yeah.
how the hell, where are you finding these auditions? How the hell are so many people goddamn auditioning for reality TV? Which, sign me the hell up. Tell me where to go. But I'm just what? Where do they get in? How do they get in? Let me into the goddamn club.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just recruiters reaching out to them because I actually know someone who went through the interview process and they just reached out to him and was
So I need to start posting more thirst traps is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Basically. But I also was looking at all the girls and I'm just I feel like they're living in bikinis and are there any girls who aren't Twigs? The answer
No, I would. Okay, so obviously Love Island, not for me. I'm also in a relationship, so that's not the course of action that we're gonna go. But I mean, I'm trying to go on a reality TV show.
Yeah. I think we need Summer House one for the East and one for the rest of the country.
I'm shocked that there is not a reality show in Nashville yet.
Yeah.
It has to be coming because everyone and their goddamn mom lives here. Everyone and their goddamn mom lives here. All of these influencers are here. Like, all of these musicians, like, there's not a show about musicians. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So,
no, I agree.
I mean, there has to be one. Because, again, I think, what was it? I sent you a TikTok, and it was, like, this guy who's like, I flew a little too close to the sun, and I can't stop, like, getting auditions for these reality TV shows. And I'm like, okay, well, pass some of the opportunity along.
Hello?
Like,
I'm right
mean, hello? And it was a guy in Nashville. And I'm like, so are they filming one in Nashville? Like, I'm truly shocked that there is not some sort of show happening in Nashville. Like, there has to be something in the works.
I would just like
That's
someone
like
to
lost
let me
opportunity.
Know. Yeah, but I also think like a lot of these reality TV shows are like centered around something. Like the Hamptons, if you can go out and do this and do that. Like, well, I guess you can go out like on Broadway and everything. But I'm like, is that
like,
just like
the
too
life
much?
of like musicians or DJs? Like Next Gen. I mean, that takes place in New York. But like, if you think about housewives, like they just are rich. And they just live life, you know? So, I mean, like, even, I feel like I would watch so many more, because, like, I'm not a housewife person, which I, like, wish I was. I, like, watch them all, like, and it's entertaining and it's good, but, like, I truly do like the reality shows that are, like, a little bit younger generation. But I really haven't ever gotten into, like, the dating reality TV. Like, yeah, sure, I've seen The Bachelor, Bachelorette, you know, yada, yada, yada. Like, it's kind of, like, boring now, you know? It's, like, so it's always the same thing that happens. I haven't watched Love Island, but it's, like, there's so many reality dating shows that I'm just, like, okay. Like, honestly, I love Summer House because all they do is just, like, literally go sit in a house for a weekend. Like, I love that. Honestly, that's entertaining. Like, I don't really need anything else. Like, they should just do shit like that everywhere.
I wish they would make one. I mean, like, I bet there's, like, contracts and everything with, like, corporate America where, like, companies would never allow that. But, like, just have, like, regular old people who are, like, wanting to find some kind of success, like, in social media.
Yeah.
And just see who can, like, rise to fame the fastest.
Well,
and, like,
I feel
what
like
their tactics are and what they're doing, like,
I think
day-to-day
that
to get there.
is, like, a show like that. Where it's, like, a competition of, like, you are starting an account from zero. And then you have to, like, build, people get voted off and stuff. But, like, no, I want just, like, people in, like, their, like, our age, like, in their 20s, approaching, like, 30s that, like, are obviously, like, go-getters, like, and just follows their lives. Because, like, yeah, sure, our lives are, like, kind of boring, but if you put in, like,
fun moments.
but if you put in, like, people that actually, like, content creators or, like, influencers and, like, musicians, like, specifically in Nashville, to me, that's interesting. Or, like, even people that, like, are our age and are already, like, super successful, like, own their own businesses and stuff. Right. And, like, everyone's still getting fucked up on the weekends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's, like, successful or, like, approaching success. And it's like, okay, during the week they grind. Which, again, is, like, kind of the premise of Summer House. Like, there isn't necessarily a premise. Like, I don't want it to be, like, a game show. Like, I just, like, want full-on just, like, reality TV.
Everyday life.
Like, that's why I love Below Deck. I love Summer House. I love Winter House. Like, those are the shows that I like because it's, like, mindless. I mean, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That shit's kind of mindless, too. They just have a lot of drama. And I'm like, they need to, like, start... Like, I get Netflix and all of, like, and Hulu and all of them, like... There's a lot of, like, game show type reality TV. But I'm like, no, I want, like, I want the boring shit. Because, like, to me, that's the most entertaining.
Right, because you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. Like, what's the plot? Like, what's the storyline? Like, what's the plot? I don't know, but we're going to find out.
Right. I know. Bring some, like, further, like, down, like south-ish.
Housewives.
Because, like, why is everything in New York?
But, like, Housewives, but not. Like, Housewives, but, like, the younger generation, which I know that Bravo's literally has a new show called Next Generation, and it's all, like, the Housewives' kids trying to figure out what the hell they want to do with their life. So it's like, okay, do that, and then, like, bring some of that down here. But I'm obviously not a child of a housewife, so just, like...
That's what I'm saying.
Invite the regos
like,
on there.
That's what I'm saying. That's almost too, like, yeah, we already know you're going to start some business. You're going to use, you know, this and... Like, you know what I mean? It's not as, like... oh, like, what is this random girl from Nashville or from Texas or this or that? Like, what are they doing? Like, yeah, Next Gen just seems stupid to me, if you ask me.
Actually, I really want to watch it.
Really?
Yes. It sounds so good. Well, I've seen, like, clips, like, a bunch of clips on it on TikTok, and, like, one of them talks about how, like, obviously, you know, she was on the show when she was super young, so she started getting, like, brand deals and, like, making her own money at, like, 14. Well, then, like, her parents stole all of her money, and she, like, gives her parents money. Another one is, like, she wants to be a DJ. Like, actually, I, like, am pretty interested in it. Because they grew up so, like, such a crazy life, like, with their parents being on reality TV and, like...
Yeah.
So, like, to me, it seems interesting. But, anywho, speaking of reality TV, Paige DeSorbo made a debut as a guest host on Love Island. And now I'm like,
was crazy.
I think I have to watch it now. Like, I think I need to, like, get into it and watch it just so I can see her, like, literally, like, her one clip.
No, literally one clip, probably like 20 to 30 seconds. I was absolutely shocked when I saw this. She looked, first
amazing.
Like, that dress was made for her. Like, that was actually insane how good she looked.
Yeah.
I just wonder, like, how long this has been in the works kind of thing. And, like, Love Island, yes, it's already a huge thing, but I feel like it's, like, about to blow up even more because, like, you're bringing in, like, Bravo, where Paige has been known, and, like, where she's not at now. I don't know. I think it was just, like, crazy to me because I guess it's, like, the it thing right now, but I'm like, so Love Island's just, like...
Adriana, I think, like, from Vanderpump Rules, she's now the host of the American... Love Island. So that's like where the Bravo universe and like Love Island now are kind of like meshing. Yeah. So like obviously like with Adriana, like having her, this is I think her third season as a host. Second or third season as a host. So like Paige came in to like host their one little challenge and stuff. So I bet you that they're gonna start doing like just different like Bravo celebrity debuts. Because I feel like they have like a pretty good pool that they can like pull from, and like for sure bring in some of the guys from Summer House, and then, well, no, the Valley's kind of like all the retiree people,
but
from
like, do you
Vanderpump.
think that's like a breach of contract? Like, do you think if they're
think
signed with Bravo,
so.
they can still go and do like a guest appearance on Love Island?
I don't think so. I mean, because they're not like signed to like they can't ever go on anything else.
Right, but like if they're actively filming with Summer House.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I wouldn't think. Unless it's like they can't, like they have to miss the whole season. But I don't think it would be.
Yeah.
At all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm like, I need to start watching. I don't know, because I also have friends that like send me the shit all the time about Love Island, and I'm like, I just like it because I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about or what this is or who that is.
Yeah,
so.
To me, like, Love Island, which, like,
I
feel like it
premise.
obviously, it started with, like, Love Island UK when, like, Molly May was on, and, like, Molly May, freaking amazing, love her, like, has made, you know, such a name for herself outside of Love Island, but, like, to me, Love Island US is kind of just giving, like, cringe, dingy, like bachelorette. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just like things don't seem like put together. Like some of the things they wear, I'm like, this is just like.
So I heard why people prefer the UK version versus the US version is because UK like people in the UK have really good banter. Like they're known for their chat. Like they will literally just go back and forth when like.
Yeah.
Americans get together, it's kind of like, okay, like,
right.
What the hell? Like, y'all don't know how to flirt, y'all don't know how to banter, like, y'all don't know how to go back and forth. But I just, like, I'm talking about just, like, Love Island in, like, whole, like, as a whole, in general. I'm so confused on, like, the premise of it, because I've watched,
literally,
like, an episode, I was at a friend's house, and they were all, like, binging it, and they have, like, challenges, but I'm like, then there's, like, separate islands, and that's where I'm just, like, hold on, what is happening? Like, what's going on? I'm confused. on what
it's the fact
the
that
premise
it comes on
is.
every night. I can't do that. Can't keep up. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, isn't it like, is it 3 like episodes a week?
No, I'm pretty sure it's like 5, like Monday through Friday.
Damn. I mean, I guess that's like Big Brother. But again,
Yeah,
I also
I'm
kind of just like
not
like a game show. Like, I don't like a game show.
Yeah, I hate the game show.
Like
if we're being so completely
like
honest.
Too Hot to Handle. I like watched the first season of that, and I'm like, okay, yeah. Then I'm just like, okay, no. Like, I don't want to keep it's all the same thing. Like, and then it's just the people that go on there, and I mean, obviously, as I literally just said, that like I put me on a reality TV show like right now. But it's like everyone's just like trying to be crazy because it's like they want to be famous and like, you know. But I really don't feel like a lot of, other than Molly May, I'm completely excluding her because like obviously we know how successful she is, and like she's worked her ass off and like built, you know, a whole empire for herself, and she's just perfect. Right. But I really feel like not that many people come out of like Love Island as like super famous.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends who you're talking to. Like Rob, I mean, he was obviously huge, and then
just like, what does he do now?
I can't even remember.
Oh, he was on
the other 2 girls.
Oh wait, another show like I kind of want to watch, even though it's literally a game show that I just said I
Traitors
don't want to watch. I want to watch Traitors.
Yeah,
because I'm also
there's just like too many for me to even keep up now. I'm like, who's on what, doing where? Like,
I'm also confused on what Traitors is as well. Like, I know you have like it's like based off of like an actual like game that like people play like in your childhood, but I'm like, I've never played that game.
Yeah, I don't know, because I mean there's a Traitors UK and a Traitors US, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I'm so too much for me to keep up with. Too much. Like, I can do The Bachelor, Bachelorette every so often years. Like when there's a good season, it's
like I loved Joey's season.
Yeah, but like other than that, I'm just like, there are so many different ones now that it's like actually crazy. Like I can't keep up. But I would say like I would prefer like Summer House, Winter House, Bachelor, Bachelorette. Like I feel like that's more my vibe. I really want to get into Southern Charm because I feel like I would love that.
Me too, like, because there's so much crossover in, I mean, obviously in all of the Bravo. Also, I think I just need to start just watching a bunch of Bravo because I'm going to BravoCon, guys, in November.
No, literally, yeah.
So
that's gonna be so fun.
I'm like, I only watch like 5 shows, not even 5. I watch like 2, 3 technically, if you consider Winter and Summer House different shows, which they kind of are. But like, and I watch Below Deck. But their cast is like, I mean, their cast changes almost season after season, depending on which actual Below Deck you watch.
Right.
And all of the people that I loved, I don't think that they're on it anymore because I'm so far behind. Like, I definitely haven't watched this past season of any of them. So I'm like, I think I just need to start catching up and just start, like, binging everything on Bravo because I'm literally going. So I'm like, I need to be, like, I need to be in the know of, like, who goes to what because I'm going with my stepmom and she, like, is obsessed with all the housewives. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I there are some like housewives. Like I like Housewives of New York.
Yeah,
because it's iconic.
Where is it being hosted?
In Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. I think at like Caesars, which Caesars.
Interesting.
But so yeah, I have no idea what that brings or like what even really BravoCon is. But
can't wait to hear about it. That's going to be a here before we freaking know
I can dress up and like maybe meet some famous people, I guess. It's cool.
No, surely you will.
I'd be like, have you heard of Fashionably Broke Podcast? Yeah, Andy, we need our own reality TV show.
That's me. Thank you.
But yeah, I think that's all I really had to say about reality TV, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Paige is just running laps around everyone.
I know.
I freaking love her so much.
Obviously, okay, so right before, like, it was announced, or, like, the episode of Love Island came out with, like, Paige being on it, Amanda did, like, this whole interview, and she was like, I mean, like, in her interview, you know, obviously they're talking about Paige leaving, and, you know, how she's super sad, and she's like, I just, like, want to look at it as she's taking a break, and that she'll come back, but, like, I don't think that, I think that she'll make appearances 100%.
Right.
Like, probably not this year, but, like, in future seasons, if a lot of the OG cast is still on it, I think that she'll, like, make every now and then, like, an appearance at, like, one of the parties or something. But Amanda kind of hinted at the Love Island thing, because, like, she was like, oh, Paige is 100% not done with TV, because she's like, number one, that girl was born for it. Like,
yeah,
she has to be on TV, but she's not done. So, who knows what the future holds? But also, I did love, so the dress that she wore, I love that she wore it, because she's worn it before, and I feel like this is her, like, I mean, obviously it's because she looked so freaking hot in it, but I'm like, rewear queen, because I mean, it's an iconic dress, and she wore it in, like, press for Summer House season, like, a season or two ago. So when I saw she wore it again, I was like, okay, yes, we love it. Like, we love it. We love it.
I was about to say, that dress I will be dreaming about. If I had a body like that, I'd be wearing that, like, every single day. But, like, I could quite literally never.
No, I would look god awful on it. But she looks amazing. Okay, yeah. That is, I think, all of my comments on reality TV. I just love it. I've been on such a kick lately.
Yeah, I want to talk about just someone who has, I think, just completely absolute lost it. And I know everyone is literally thinking the exact same thing. Justin Bieber. Yeah. Like, I think it's getting to the point where, like, it's actually sad.
No, I think
like, it's not even like, oh, this dude's, like, crazy. No, like, it's sad. Like,
it's kind of scary.
No, yeah, like, he needs to seek help. And, like, another thing that I think is kind of weird is, like, he posts, like, 10 times a day, but then, like, deletes literally everything. And I just don't understand how, like, Haley's just, like, la, 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 la. Like, I wonder what that home life is like. I wonder.
I mean, like, yeah, sorry, not trying to judge. Like, I think he needs to go, like, seek help. Like,
yeah. I
think that we've gotten to the point where, like, he needs to go, like, actually get, like, he needs to go be checked in somewhere. And again, I'm not saying that in, like, a rude, judgy, malicious, any sort of way. Like, it's actual coming from, like, genuine concern. And, like, something isn't right. Something's not okay. Because I just, like, and again, I'm probably going to sound horrible. But you know what? I don't really care. I need to be better about just saying what I want to say. So I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
If I was Haley, I would not trust him around my baby.
No,
I'd like not. get the hell away. Not. Like, I don't trust you. You don't be 10 feet within 10 feet of me and my baby.
Right, but that's my thing. Is like, I don't even know how they're still together at this point, especially with, like, the things he said about social media, even of her being, like, on the cover of Vogue.
Yeah, so
and then another thing.
What did he actually say? Because everyone was like, oh my God, like, he said all this stuff, and then she goes on, like, the cover of Vogue. I like, couldn't figure out what he said.
So basically, I think, like, it was just, like, him and Haley having a conversation, and Haley was like, oh, like, do you think I'll ever be able to make it, like, on the cover of Vogue? And he was like, no, like, I don't think you would be able to make it on the cover of Vogue. And then, like, she, you know, made it on the cover of Vogue, whatever. Justin posted about it and said, like, this whole long paragraph. And there's just, like, sadly, you proved me wrong when I told you you would never make it on the cover of Vogue. And everyone was like, first of all, you didn't have to add that in, literally whatsoever. Second of all, what? Using the word, like, sadly, you proved me wrong? Like,
no, that's kind of crazy.
Like, what? Like, I'm sorry, there's just no way that is a healthy relationship. And a lot of people have been talking about it too, is like every time he posts Jack, which is their child, like the next thing he's posting is him like smoking weed.
Yeah.
And people are like, dude, like you can't do it. You are literally just holding your son and it looks like you're in the same room just smoking on a joint. Like I don't understand. And I'm just like so surprised Haley hasn't came out and said anything.
Or just like, hey guys,
that, like,
we're okay. Like,
no, literally, exactly. Like, Justin takes this time to be creative while writing and producing. I mean, I feel like you could twist it in so many different ways, but like she's just been like dead silent where I'm like, girl, you good? Like,
yeah. And okay, this is where also I was never like a Justin Bieber believer, like a JP person. But I'm like, when was the last time he released music? He's not relevant anymore. Like, what the hell is he doing? Like, I did see he like posted a while ago of him in like a studio, or like it looked like a studio, and I'm just like, dude, like, are you just like pushing buttons in there and like pretending that you're recording stuff? Because I don't
that's what everyone
see us getting something from him for a long time.
Right. I mean, he hasn't came out with music. I mean, I can't even tell you the last time he came out with music.
Producer.
But that's what everyone is saying is like, stop posting that like you're recording stuff. Stop posting that you're in the studio with all these people, but yet you're not coming out with a single thing. And like it's a whole nother thing of like
2022.
With what song?
Most recent single was Honest, featuring Don Toliver in 2022.
Interesting. And I mean, still been freaking years.
In early 2005, reports indicated Bieber was planning to make a return to music after addressing health and personal matters. But it's like, what personal matters?
I mean, I really think he was like a part of all the Diddy stuff. And I really think that's like messed him up, that like everyone's like Diddy's on trial.
Was he the one?
Because
wasn't Diddy like, who discovered Justin Bieber?
Usher.
Oh.
But I think Usher was under Diddy or like really good friends with Diddy. Like they were like pretty close, and everyone's saying that like he kind of started spiraling when like all the stuff about Diddy started coming out, and like he thought it was put to rest, but now it's not. Allegedly. Hey, everything's alleged. I just said I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just like I feel like I could not imagine being Haley, especially just from the beginning. I mean, just the drama with Selena Gomez and like everyone loving Justin and Selena together. And then, Selena Gomez has a makeup brand and now you're doing a makeup brand. And there's just like all these little things that like seem like you're quote unquote copying her. And then you have Justin going on a rampage on social media. And then like there's talks about y'all being in like a financial issue because Justin's spending too much money, and that's why you really had to sell Road, and like Justin sold all his music for like 200 million, but Road sold for 1 billion. And
do you know what's crazy? It's like what if just like none of that shit is true? Like, could you imagine? And I'm not. Right. I'm just saying like. I don't know, speaking hypothetically, right. Could you imagine just, like, reading shit about you online, like, being like, what the hell? Like,
where did this come from? Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, so,
but obviously
I don't know, but I mean,
like, getting right in the head.
Something's going on with that guy, literally. Like, something is very, very not right with whatever's going on in that household, and that's just sad. I feel bad for Haley. I mean, she has gone through the ringer since day one with Justin, and it's like, I don't wish that upon anyone. Like,
I mean, but she stuck it through. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's just a walking red flag, but, like, he also could not be.
Yeah.
Like, it also, again, could just be, like, the shit that we see online, but it's just, like, that kid ain't right.
No, I'm sorry. Like, that, what he's been posting, like, you need to.
No, I would be like, hello? Like, who are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I just wonder, like, what the talks are.
Or
like,
just,
home.
like, or it's, like, one of those where it's, like, I don't know. He could just be, and this is just, like, conspiracy. Like, what if he's just, like, so normal, and he just, like, puts this craziest shit online, and then it's, like, she's, like, sitting at home, like, they're having, like, a normal, like, sit-down dinner, like, they're talking about just, like, the most, you know, random shit. Meanwhile, he's, like, just posting crazy shit online just to, like, post crazy shit online, and it's, like, oh, like, where'd you come up with that, sweetie? Like, that's off the wall. Like, man, you have a creative genius. Like, that's crazy.
The way I would have his, like, Instagram notifications on, being like, what now?
No,
what is being posted
I would block
now?
my own husband.
Yeah.
I would be like,
Absolutely.
I don't know this man. Like, I don't know this man. No idea who he is. Like, if I can't see it, it's not happening.
Not my issue.
Like,
not my issue.
That ain't my man. That ain't my man. I mean, all it is.
Legally, it is, but that is not my man. So,
wow.
I don't know. We'll see, because I mean, I think to me now it's just, like, daily entertainment of him just, like,
I've
posting
fully
paragraphs.
unfollowed. I unfollowed him.
No, I haven't. It's pure entertainment at this point. Like, it's crazy. It's actually pure entertainment. Half the stuff he, like, writes doesn't even, like, make sense either.
No, yeah.
And it's, like, because I know he's always been, like, very big, like, in his faith. And, like, he just incorporates, like, Jesus into, like, every single post. But yet, like,
It makes no sense.
it seems like you're, like, tripping acid right now with, like,
He probably
writing
is.
this. Like, oh, absolutely. There's no way he's not. Absolutely.
Like, someone needs to change that man's password.
Instagram, you just need to go ahead and
literally
deactivate.
just, like, lock
Just
him
say-
out. Lock him out of that shit. And this is why celebrities should have people running their own Instagram accounts.
Yeah, absolutely. Though he's running that one for sure.
Like, could you imagine
running
it's
that
just
one.
like some crazy like Gen Z, like that's, you know, like
how can we get the public's attention today?
like, you know, like Sour Patch Kids or like Nutter Butter, don't follow them on social media, because like it is like in some weird like niche genre of like crazy Gen Z like brain rot type thing, like the Skibbity Toilet.
Yeah.
Like in like that world. And like obviously it's some crazy freaking Gen Z that's like running those business accounts. And like obviously it's working. I don't even know if it's working or not, but like if you look up their pages, it's like the most insane, and I sound like a Karen saying this. Like it is like the most insane shit. Like oh my god, my millennial showing. But I just am like, okay, number one, how did half that shit get approved? But I'm like, I could just imagine it's just like some Gen Z person that's like running Justin's account being like, let's see what crazy shit we can say today.
Yeah. No, because that's crazy you say that, because yesterday I was driving home, and like, you know, when you're on 35, there's like multiple Buc-ee's, and you know, like they're known for their billboards and what they post, and they're usually so good. But they have, like, changed, because I didn't see, this is, like, my first time seeing these billboards, and half of them I was like,
what does that mean?
Yeah, and I was like, no, like, I'm not that out of touch, God, please, no. Or it's like, was this just, like, a bad batch? Because, like, these don't make
any sense,
nor are they funny, nor are they, like, catching my attention. Like, these are stupid.
Really?
Yeah, and I was really disappointed, because honestly, like, I look forward to those billboards, because, like, half the time they're really good.
Yeah.
Like, they really are. And I will be the first to preach, like, they need a raise, because, like, they're so good.
Yeah.
This batch?
Like, can you remember? Like, can you set a scene?
No, I can't even, no. I wish
okay.
I could. Like, I just, like, couldn't even, I just remember, like, reading them, being like,
okay, but no, as of late, I don't know if I am getting dumber or like what. And it's not even like I'm talking about like situations where it's not even just like where I feel like, okay, maybe generational gap. Like, maybe I'm in my, approaching my late 20s, like, I just don't understand what's happening. No, I'm talking about, like, in just, like, normal, like, a TV show. And I'm watching, and I will be like, I'm so confused on, like, what am I supposed to be picking up here? Because I'm like, what? Like, what is happening? Or, like, conversation, and I'm just like, I literally have to turn to Morgan, and I'm like, can you explain anything that just happened? Because, like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be grasping from it, because it's just going directly
straight over
over.
the head.
And I'm like, I guess I can't read the context clues of, like, what the hell you're talking about. But I've even noticed, like, I feel like, too, it's just, like, as you get older, it's, like, I don't know if, like, I'm just, like, talking crazy right now, where as you get older, like, you just kind of, like, your brain and, like, your thoughts kind of go in, like, one direction, and then it's, like, okay, you end up, you know, you're friends with someone for so long, but it's, like, they think in a completely different direction, and they're, like, trying to talk to you about something, and you're just, like, I'm confused on everything that you're saying. Like, I don't know if, like, the translation is just, like, so off, but it's so off, and, like, I don't know what you're trying to talk to me about, and I'm just, like, am I dumb? Like, is there something I'm missing?
Generation gap, that's
but
all
not
it
even
is.
because it's the same generation.
Right.
And I'm just, like, sometimes I'm just, like, wait, I just think that, like, our brains work so, like, differently that I'm just, like, I'm confused on what you're trying to say.
That's what
or
you
I'm just like, I just don't grasp it. No, literally, that's what I'm like, no, totally, like, that's, like,
I get
that's
it.
crazy, like, man, well, just, like, keep me updated on that, and I'm just like, wait, what?
Absolutely. I feel like I do that all the time, actually. I'm like, and then I'll leave.
But it's, like,
and be
me
like,
with, like,
what were they, like, I'll think about it all night and try to figure out what they were trying to mean.
And it's, like, obviously, I'm not going to say, like, the people or, like, anything like that, because obviously, like, they're still my friends, and, like, I love them, but, like, sometimes I'm just, like, I like, get off a conversation, I'm just, like, wait, am I slow? Like,
Maddie's talking about me every podcast.
No.
She's like, wait, what's
no, and it's not you, because, like, I like, know how your brain works, and, like, I know it's the polar opposite of mine, but, like, whenever you talk, it makes sense to me, but, like, I just, like, have, as of late, I don't know, where I'm just, like, I would have never gotten that from like, that.
Yeah, from what you're explaining,
Like, my brain would have never gone in that direction, but okay, like, I mean, and so then, lately, I think maybe I'm just, like, so, like, I've become just, like, black and white, where it's, like, okay, you either have to be, like, straight up with, or, like, straight to the point, or I'm just not gonna get it.
Not getting it, yeah. I can see that.
I don't know if this is, like, a singular experience, but, like, it's
Everyone
just
else
been,
is
like,
nope.
happening a lot more, where I'm just, like, interesting. Like, this is an interesting little social experiment that I'm going through right now.
God. Well, actually, this is a perfect transition into something interesting that I'm just not understanding.
Yeah?
The Labubu? I mean...
It's a rich people thing. You wouldn't get it.
No, I guess so. I absolutely guess so. Because, like, what in the actual...
Labubu. So, have you looked up the history of Labubu?
Sure haven't. Could not care less, quite honestly. But yes, I'd love to hear.
So I think it's, like, they started actually, like, a long time ago. So, like, Labubus have been around since, like, the, like, teens, like, the 20-teens, I think. This is, don't actually take any of this for correct knowledge. I looked it up, and I can't remember now. It was, like, I don't know if it was, like, 2015, like, 20-something. But, like...
Yeah.
They've been around for a while, not, like, crazy years. Maybe it was, like, 2022 or, like, 2020 or something, or, like, even 2019. I don't know.
Right.
And they're, like, based off of these, like, Norwegian stories. Again, I'm kind of making that up, but it's, like, same kind of, like, premise. It's, like, based off of these, like, little monster things that are, like, really popular, or, like, you know, a folk legend or, like, folk lore in some culture and country. And they've just, like, become huge, and everyone's putting them on their Birkins, and they cost $70, but they're like the Sony Angels, where when you buy one, you don't know what you're gonna get. Where it's like in a concealed package, where it's like you could either get, you know, these 5 in this
like
collection, but it's a mystery when you open it. So then people have been ordering them open box so that they can pick the one that they get. Because it's like, that's what Sally did. Alex
I was
Earl's
like,
friend.
Say, that makes sense, because I saw Sally open
and it was
hers, but it was already open.
because she wanted a specific one. But it's basically just like, obviously, in the economy we're in right now, you either have money or you either don't. And the people that have money, guess what? They're buying little freaky dolls and putting them on their expensive purses.
Interesting. I mean, the reselling of these, like, people are paying hundreds.
Yeah. Well, and
for it.
again, because they, like, these were made forever ago in, like, some fashion collection. I say forever ago. Like, I don't know how forever ago, but, like, they aren't, like, really in production now. They probably are kicking them back up now, but, like, yeah, they're hard to get because they're not, like, some new thing. Like, they've actually been around, but they just, for some reason, the way everything is now, it's just, like, one person posts it, and then it's, like, everyone has to have it.
Boom. Yeah.
And so...
No, that is crazy. Like, people are obsessing over these and, like, getting them outfits and everything.
I just
like
to say the name Labubu. Labubu.
Yeah, it's funny.
There was this song.
Callie did it the best.
Yeah, she Labubu. Boo 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 boo.
That was so funny.
I literally saw like a song, like somewhat, like I don't even know, but it's kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy of just like, even like if this did start in, you know, 2015, 2020, and like it didn't have like the direct outcome you were wanting
Now
like, when
it
it
is.
first started, like years and years and years later, and it was just boom. Like,
No, literally, imagine like you're just like sitting there like, damn, like I'm such a failure in life. Like I invested all this money. Like I just, I had all of these big hopes and dreams, and then you just kind of give up and you don't do anything for a few years, and then all of a sudden you're like a millionaire because everyone's just like obsessed with these things that you made forever ago, and you're just
literally,
like,
like,
oh,
all
I
I
made
can
it, and I
imagine-
didn't do anything.
yeah, all I can imagine, just like, I feel like this like sound just like sticks in my head, just like working at boutiques over years, is like the Shopify ding, or like the cha-ching
Yeah.
of Shopify.
Ding, ding, ding.
Like, could you, I mean, not that they were going through Shopify, but could you imagine just like da-ding, 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 and it's like, what the hell is happening?
No, literally.
Like,
Literally.
but I mean, all it takes is that's so crazy. Literally, all it takes is one video. One video.
Yeah. I mean, or
One video in today's world.
or like they were popular elsewhere, and then it's like, okay, then like the trend made it here. So yeah. It's just people got money and they want to spend it on just some shit.
Not I.
Some shit.
Not I. Oh my god, God, this is so off topic, so I'm gonna say it and we're gonna move on. These brands have been getting my ass. And like, I'm not one to like purchase
Bro.
off drops. They've been
No,
getting me.
bro, your card, I'm surprised it like doesn't have rug burn or I don't know,
Like,
pavement burn. No, rug burn sounded better. I mean, that thing been swiping. I'm proud of you. I'm actually
No.
so proud.
I've been swiping, and like, I have to get the bar drop. I have to.
Okay,
I have to.
the bar, yeah. Yeah.
I have to.
I'm
But, like,
a bar stand.
The one I'm wanting is literally just as expensive almost as the Park one. So,
Is it like the little set thing?
yeah, it's the short sleeve, high neck, the white and navy,
Yeah.
and then like, I'm trying to decide if I really, really need the shorts, but like, I think so. Like, that's just the
Probably.
kind of material where you just like need the matching set.
Probably.
And like, since I'm going to Charleston in September, like, could you imagine just like strolling around on the beach in that
so
set?
cute.
Yeah, have to have it.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I've been swiping, and a girl's got to chill out.
I like shockingly, yeah, like I've swiped a few times, but like I feel like I've lately had self-control.
Yeah,
I say that. I say that I really haven't
that's
at all,
my thing, is
but
like, I'll go on these like these phases.
She's
where
not
I'm
going to
like, I
spend
can't
money
spend,
for the
I
rest
can't
of the
spend,
year.
I can't spend. No, literally. And then 1 month will hinge and I'll be
You're
like,
just like, I need it.
no, literally. Like, it comes in spurts. And then, like, I'll just lay in bed at night and be like, why did I spend all that money?
Well, I mean, shit, if you think about it, we're like halfway through the year.
I know. That's crazy. I'm telling you, time is flying.
No, it's...
like, I cannot
It's
believe it.
crazy. Like,
Yeah.
the shit has got to slow down.
No. And I'm just like, oh my God, please, like, slow down. Like, I don't want summer to end. And, like, I feel like
it's
summer
basically
hasn't
over.
even started. But then, like, it's over. And I'm like,
No, it's literally, like, basically over.
what is happening? Like...
I just laid out for the
anyways.
first time to tan this year. I saw the sun for the
year.
first time this year, this weekend.
Yesterday.
Literally have not seen the sun since last year, okay? I need shit to slow down just a wee bit because
Yep.
like I'm trying to catch up on all the vitamin D that I've missed out on.
Right. Every year I'm like, this is the tannest I'm ever gonna be, the tannest I'm ever gonna be.
The tannest I will ever be in my entire life
COVID.
was the summer of 2020. Sorry to bring up a really bad time for everybody, but
Yeah.
honestly, it was a freaking great time for me. I laid out at a pool every single day from March to like August. I was so tan when I finally went back to LSU and went back to college. Everyone was like,
You're
that's
so tan.
They're like, that's not real. And I was like, it is so real.
Yeah.
This is what happens
God, I would die to go back.
when you literally don't have anything to do other than
Right.
sit out and tan.
Tan. Be outside.
Literally.
Scrolling TikTok.
My
what a
oh my
time.
God, when everyone was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna download TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I downloaded TikTok.
Yeah, we missed our time to shine.
No, I know. We should have had that show when it was Musically or whatever it was called.
Literally, yeah.
Like, we should have been lip syncing all the songs.
Right. We should have. God, it pisses me off.
I mean, but
like, should have jumped on the bandwagon faster.
But everyone also started on TikTok dancing, and I don't think I want to bring those times back.
Oh. If anyone knows anything about me, anything, it is that I cannot dance. I have no rhythm. I have
Neither do I.
absolutely nothing. No coordination. No.
Yeah, like, I don't want to bring back the dancing aspect
No.
and portion of it. Like, if we had TikTok as it is, like, now, in COVID time, I don't know. But it's like, then you, like, come across, like, a random dancing video or, like, someone will, like, post, like, throwbacks of, like, 2020.
Yeah.
I do kind of get nostalgic.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, I kind of
Like, I hear, like,
that was
Renegade,
funny,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh, chills.
Literally, because it was, like, just fun. Like, no one was really, like,
Yeah.
getting, like, paid off of it or trying to sell you anything.
No, they just
like,
it was Charlie D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, and the
Yeah.
Hype House,
Yeah.
and Noah Beck.
God, that's
What
so
the heck?
crazy.
Noah Beck.
Love Noah Beck. So hot.
What is
Till the
he
day I
doing
die, I'll
now?
say that. Freaking in movies, bro. He's an
But, like,
actor.
doing what?
They're doing another, like, quarterback movie or whatever it's called.
Did you watch? I didn't watch it.
Oh, I loved it. Absolutely. I'm a sucker for some cheesy ass shit. So good. I'm like counting down until the next one comes out. Obviously, The Summer I Turned Pretty. I can't wait for that to come out. Oh,
I think I
wait.
watched the first season, but I never watched it again.
See, and it's stuff like that where I'm like, how have you not watched that? Like, we're just on total end of the spectrum.
No, we just
for
like
literally
everything. We just feel like, if you like it, actually, I hate it.
Yeah, I
but
hate
thank
that.
you. Actually, that's the scum of the earth. Like, you have fun
Literally.
with that. Oh my God, we literally sound like we hate
Literally.
each other. It's because we never stopped hating each other. We still hate each other from high school. And
What can I
it's
say?
just solid competition. I don't know. No, it really, I don't, but it's like, that is kind of crazy that.
No, everything. I'm like, oh, have you watched this? Or I'm like, oh, Maddie, please watch this. And we're always like, yeah, we'll do it. We never do. Never. I mean, this
It's
girl's been
really
trying to get me to watch
horrible.
Bridgerton for Years.
My God. Okay, Paige DeSorbo likes Bridgerton, okay?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're kind of right. But, like, I don't know. It's, like, one of those things. It's, like, I like what I like. It's, like, you don't like Emily in Paris, which is, like, shocking. But I also think that I think that you like a lot more, like, emotional, like, you know? No, in, like, the best way.
I want to feel, like, a connection. Like, I want to feel something when watching something.
Like, I feel everything when I watch anything. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to actually sob until tomorrow and have my eyes swollen shut. So then I watch. Like, but Bridgerton.
Your mindless TV is, like,
God,
it's so mindless to me that, like, I just stop watching. So, like, I don't even know what's going on. So there's no point in me trying.
The mindless TV. Okay, what I feel like I have really liked about, like, or why I've gotten back into reality TV so hard is because, like, that shit gets me fired up. I will be talking to the TV and, like, and it makes me feel, like, a little bit more, like, okay, if, like, I can stick up for myself. And so then I watch and I'm like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, you know, if someone were to say something to me, like, I could say something back. Like, I could defend myself back. So that's why I like reality TV. But then the mindless stuff, well, it's like, I don't know. I guess I love Bridgerton, but, like, to me, that's not mindless. And I love Emily in Paris. Yes, I say it's not mindless, but, like, I just, like, have really gotten into the characters. And, like, I just like the show in general.
See, I think this is my thing. I do like reality TV to an extent. Like, I love sitting there watching Summer House with you. I think my thing is when I watch reality TV, I need to be watching it with someone to be like, oh shit, did you just see that?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. You know when, like, when you're alone, it's like...
Oh, no, I still say it. I am, like, a crazy person. And I've caught myself, oh my God, I've gotten, like, really bad. Where, like, we're watching The Americans right now, which is, like, an old show, but it's actually really good. It's actually a show you would thoroughly enjoy. And because it's like the polar opposite of stuff that I would watch. Like, I would never in a million years put this TV show on. I just have a boyfriend that forces me to watch stuff, you know? Right. But, like, I literally, because that shit gives me anxiety out the ass. And I've, like, in the middle of us watching the show, I start yelling at the TV. I'm like, you're a freaking idiot. Like, I cannot believe that you're doing this right now. And I, like, get so
full mental
heated. And he's like, dude, they can't hear you. But I'm like, okay, but all guys do this to sports. So I'm going to do it to my reality TV. Yeah. I'm going to yell, like, Lindsay, she's gotten better. So, like, but, like, Summer House, Lindsay Hubbard, used to freaking hate her. I would literally be like, Lindsay, you're the biggest idiot. Like, everyone hates you. Like, you're a bitch. And, like, you just need to shut the fuck up and get out of everyone's business. Yeah. And I'm like, I would literally be by myself saying that. And I'm like, okay.
And then you just sit back down.
No, and then I'm like, all right. And I'm like, oh, okay, Lindsay, deep breath, like.
Deep breath.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Like, I literally treat it like a guy treats sports.
Hey, that's okay. Everyone has to have their outlet.
Yeah.
For TV.
Yeah. But also, it's kind of fun that we watch different shows. Because, like, if we only just ever watch the same shit, like...
We'd be, like, the same person.
Yeah. Who wants that?
No. The world can only take one of each of us.
Exactly. But, okay, I think that we've yapped for quite some time.
Oh, yeah. I've actually been loving... talking about reality TV. I really want to get into, of course, the second I get into Summer House, like, Paige is leaving.
No, I know.
But I think I have to watch Summer House to just see what the vibes are, because she just held everyone down. Like, she carried the team, like, 110%. So I'm just, like, curious to see what the vibes are going to be. So I'm going to have to tune in, like, whenever that comes out again.
Yeah. Well, I hope, like, West and all of them are still on it, because I really like them.
Yeah.
It's going to be Sierra. It's going to be interesting with Sierra. It is going to be interesting with Sierra. It's going to be interesting bringing another girl into the mix, because I feel like, I don't know. With girls, it's a lot harder to bring in
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
like it's just one of those things. But thank you guys so much for listening to us yap about literally everything and anything, a whole lot of TV, but like, I'm sorry, it's just what we've been consuming lately.
Right, the highs, the low, our loves, our hates, anything and everything.
Exactly. So we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.